on, I'm bringing you more information on the Summer Wells case, the 5-year-old girl who is missing from Rogersville, Tennessee, Hawkins County. Since I last spoke to you, Father's Day has come and gone, and there was an interview with Summer's father outside of their local church. We'll listen to that here.
I think it's really tough on all the people out here that are missing Father's Day, and it's making them a little bit edgy, and we're a little bit edgy. My wife is real edgy, and it's getting tougher, I think, for everybody.
Since Summer went missing Tuesday night, Don Wells says the Department of Children's Services has helped their family work through the trauma, but he says Summer's brothers are not doing too well.
They're kind of fighting more than usual and stuff, and they got into it first thing this morning, and the team come up running up the hill. They heard screams, and so I've been trying to keep it down.
Summer's siblings aren't the only ones struggling. Her father tells me her mother is also worried about the 5-year-old little girl.
She'd be frantic. I mean, she's having a hard time. And she'll be okay for a little bit, and then, I mean, she's up and down.
This Father's Day, Wells tells me his worst fear has been realized.
Do you think at this point that she is still alive?
I really don't know. Hopefully, yes. Depending on how bad or what's going on with her. I mean, we hope, there's always hope.
Tuesday, June 22nd, makes it 1 week since Summer was reported missing. I'm still unclear as to exactly who called 911 regarding her disappearance. I believe I heard her father say that he called 911 after his wife called him or contacted him, but I'm unsure whether she also called in.
Summer is still missing, and we are more concerned than ever and desperate to find her. TBI agents continue to work with the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office and the FBI in an effort to determine what happened to Summer. We are utilizing all available resources, to include the FBI's Child Abduction Rapid Deployment Team. We want to reiterate that the circumstances leading to Summer's disappearance remain unclear, which is why we've been exploring all possibilities. Agents and detectives have followed up on a number of leads, to include residential surveillance video and photos from around the area of Summer's home. Drivers seen in the area at the time of her disappearance have been identified and interviewed. While we've not ruled out an abduction, we simply do not have any evidence at this point to confirm that's what occurred. For that reason, the ground search for Summer continues. It's possible that she wandered off and is lost and afraid. Sheriff Ronnie.
And that was the beginning of the update from law enforcement. The search continues.
Using every available resource that we have, and today I want to use you all. I want the word to get out to all the residents in the Upper Beach Creek community, Hawkins County and Sullivan County. We need the residents to go back today, tonight, tomorrow, as soon as possible, and go back and check their entire property, any outbuildings, any barns, any place a child could hide. We desperately need you to do that for us. It's easier for you to check your own property than it is to send officers there. We have not stopped. As the captain will tell you, we've been 24/7 for 6 days now. So we desperately need help from the community now searching their own property. Any questions?
The search for Summer continues. They're not giving up. They're not going to stop until she's found one way or another. They are racing against weather. There are some pretty severe thunderstorms headed to their region.
As of June 21st, 2021, search and rescue efforts for missing 5-year-old Summer Wells will continue throughout the day and also the night. At this point, we have utilized 72 agencies from Tennessee, Ohio, Virginia, Alabama, Georgia, and North Carolina assisting in these search efforts. Numerous specialized search and rescue groups and canine teams have been represented from these multiple different agencies. To date, we have estimated approximately 2,400 acres have been searched since Tuesday night when she was reported missing. The rugged mountainous terrain continues to cause problems and slow the search operations at times. The search will continue Tuesday morning into Wednesday morning. An updated release will be issued as new information becomes available. And as stated before, if anyone has any information on the disappearance of Summer Wells, please contact Hawkins County Sheriff's Department and our 1-800-TBA fine. Thank you.
It's now come to light, and I'll link the article below. Summer Wells' mom, Candace, had an order of protection placed against Summer's father in October of 2020, and in it she stated that she was afraid for her children. And on April 21st of this year, 2021, investigators dropped the charges of domestic assault and unlawful possession of a weapon. Deputies spoke with Candace, who said that Donald had come home drunk and he saw a man in the house, and he started to argue with the man and then had a struggle with Candace. Candace was pushed down during that incident and it caused damage to her knee. And Candace said that Donald began punching himself in the face, and then he left the house. He was taken into custody and booked into the county jail. It was the day after that Candace filed for the order of protection against him. And in that order of protection, she said that Donald drinks and throws things, and that she was afraid of being hurt, and she said that he was abusive both mentally and physically, and that she was afraid for her children and for herself. She said that her mom fears that he's going to hurt her. 4 days later, at Donald's hearing, Candace asked for the order of protection removed so that he could come back home. And then on April 21st, the charges of domestic assault and unlawful possession of a weapon were dismissed, but he did plead guilty to possession of a handgun while being under the influence. So there's a bit more on the family dynamic there.
A lot of times, you guys being up here, you start seeing a lot of people leave at the evening time. At the evening time, it is too treacherous and too dangerous unless TBI or Sheriff's Department gets a lead that they need us to go help assist on. Too dangerous for us to keep our guys up in these mountains in this treacherous terrain at nighttime. But I want you guys to know and rest assured, along with the community, that search efforts do not stop when it gets dark. We have been utilizing fixed wing and aerial aviation to literally scan this area from the time it gets dark to the time that we return in the morning. It does not quit. They utilize multiple resources, FLIR, and other things to continually map this area and to continue the search for Summer Wells.
They are investigating the possibility that this has been an abduction, but they also are keeping all other options open as well. They have not cleared the parents, but they aren't blaming the parents at this point either.
We've spoken with her parents. I can't speak for them. They spoke with you. They're being cooperative. Of course, they're upset. So we continue to keep them updated and do whatever possible we can to find Summer. And we just ask everyone in the community, especially those of you who have any tidbit of information that you haven't shared, to please come forward. Her family asks that as well.
And last week you also talked a little bit about speculation and social media rumors. Has that continued to get worse over the weekend, and has that continued to maybe even cause hindrances?
Sure, it's always a battle. We ask residents with credible information to call 1-800-TBI-FIND and submit tips through that avenue. We find that we're receiving a lot of tips that is a screenshot from Facebook. It's an opinion or speculation. That's not a credible tip, and it just bogs down the system, as I've mentioned before. So please only share credible information. Someone's opinion or idea on Facebook is not a credible tip. Did you have a question?
I was going to ask.
Okay.
Has the family been ruled out? I know they said that they understood you investigating them and interviewing them. Have they been ruled out at this time, or you still working?
As we've said time and time again, the circumstances leading to Summer's disappearance are very much under investigation. And at this time, we continue to explore all possibilities. Okay, thanks for coming, guys. We appreciate the continuing coverage. We appreciate the community and all their support. And again, I can't stress enough, anyone with information is asked to call 1-800-TBI-FIND. Thank you.
As we all noticed, some of the information that they've been given doesn't really make sense. It doesn't really gel. And that is it for this video. I will keep you posted. Thank you for watching Another Day in the Car with Jules.